Time for this.
Oh no, George is driving. He's too wasted. I should say something, but I could look dumb in front of Monique. Bro, Monique says you're dumb, but if he crashes, I'll have to live with his family.
Puzzle time.
And if he dies, Ghost George will haunt me forever.
Grab a chip. Want a chip?
You know I can't grab your ghost chips.
The old ghost chips, I think everyone in New Zealand has seen this one by now. It's the new LTSA, or what are they called now, Vaughn?
Yeah, I think they're still called LTSA.
Vaughn Davis from tgf.co.nz, add social media and aeroplanes. Man, this one's been doing the rounds, and it's created a whole meme to itself.
Yeah, I mean, I was on school camp the last couple of days, and my scientific poll tells me that there's an equal number of 11-year-olds saying ghost chip and neck minute. So, meme collision. There needs to be a ghost chip neck minute mashup, really. But this is fantastic. This is sort of a hit it out of the park for Clemenger and Wellington for LTSA, going very much away from the show them the blood and guts, and couldn't be further from the mixed reception that Man Troll received a little while ago.
True.
Yeah.
It's a continuation, really, isn't it? Of it's the same day, David. Good afternoon, Constantinu, whatever he said.
Yeah.
Kind of
those. Well, it's the same day, David. I don't think it was meant to be funny.
No, but I think maybe they've taken that and said, well, these ads produced by us really do get into the fabric.
And become sort of part of the culture if they're done well. But what they really do is they solve a problem, and just like the we're mates, right? Those how to tell your mate that they're a bit too much on the piss. These are intended to give people the phrases and the tools to use to tell their mates to so why don't you crash here? It just makes it easier, and I think for that reason it'll work. Directed by a guy called Steve Asen, who I think he's as much LA based as he is Auckland based now, Kiwi director.
Yeah.
Used to be a copywriter back in the day at Bates Advertising when I worked there. Good dude.
Okay. Now, one of the memes that this particular ad has spawned that has been shared around on Facebook quite a bit is blended into the election.
Yeah. This popped up pretty quickly on the Red Alert, the Labour Party blog, and sort of made its way onto Facebook pretty quickly, which is just a still picture of the guy walking down the road, and they've crudely grafted the head of John Key onto the ghost, and it says, I don't want your, I can't take your ghost job,
John,
bro. Yeah. Ghost jobs. Interestingly, that rang a bell, so I looked it up on the Urban Dictionary. It turns out that ghost job is actually a known term, and it's used to describe that feeling when you wake up in the morning and you've been filleted, but you can't quite remember when and who by. So you've received a ghost job. I'm not sure that's what Labour was aiming for.
I don't think so. No.
Political party
Interesting,
broadcast.
Nonetheless.
Yeah.
Talking about election advertising, we're really into the swing of things. The TV campaigns were launched.
Swing schming. I haven't seen no swing yet. The ads just break my heart.
Haven't seen any voting swing yet.
No. We'll show a really cool election ad in a minute. But Labour.
Yeah, this is the Labour one here.
Without a capital gains tax. With CGT, we can pay off the national debt and strengthen our economy without kissing our assets goodbye.
So that's the assets ad.
Yeah, with a little eyebrow raise on the assets and use of the New Zealand koturu, which
controversial.
Upset. They said on social media, said on Twitter that they shouldn't be doing that, and they've sort of sided against the Labour advertising. The national advertising, not much better, really.
Despite one of the toughest periods in New Zealand's history, we're starting to see the promising signs of recovery. Make no mistake, this year we have a very clear choice to make. John Key and National, building a brighter future.
So it's these little 15-minute ones, 15-second ones.
Yeah,
rolling out.
I don't know. There's no pizzazz. I mean, they're playing a don't rock the boat strategy, I suppose.
But aren't they already saying if you don't like the feelers, don't vote for us?
I suppose they are. They really are. Yeah. But the biggest disappointment for me has been the Greens. I mean, their launch, broadcast the other night was
soft,
pretty unimaginative stuff. And this is the party that last election, I reckon, did the most innovative electoral advertising with the Vote For Me campaign, which turned into a really, really participative thing, took on a life of its own, and everyone was putting in their own images behind Vote For Me. It was really cool. One thing the Greens have done, which I do like, is the green room idea they had the other night, in parallel to the the opening debates, they ran a sort of parallel debate and commentary online, which was really interesting. If you had enough eyeballs, you could watch both at once, which was pretty innovative. So hopefully some innovation to come, but not much so far. I mean, National is interestingly playing the sort of campaign trail thing, the traditional presidential American campaign trail thing, with a bunch of campaign diary videos, sort of very much on the fly, and then nothing much more than a whole lot of stills cobbled together. So that could work for them. But I mean, how many views so far on that one?
So currently looking at the video diary from the 1st of November with John Key, 243 views.
Yeah. So again, the opposite of viral. What do we say? Larav. It's gone. Larav.
Yeah.
Larav. The opposite.
But this
of
is a
viral.
continuation of what John Key's been doing for the past 3 years. He's been doing these video diaries every couple of weeks or so, isn't he?
So he's going to ramp these up.
Yeah.
But then not getting a lot of eyeballs just yet. But we'll see. But then I saw this coming from the States. Now this is fun. This is fun. There's a mayoral election going on in San Francisco, and a guy called Ed Lee is the incumbent. And he wants to stay on the job. So this is what his supporters came up with.
I'm thinking about endorsing Ed Lee for mayor.
Ed Lee, isn't he just the interim mayor though?
Yeah, but he's got to keep on going. He's too good to step down.
Too smart to dart. He's too proper to stop.
Hey, who ate up all my apple butter?
It's too legit to quit.
He really
Ed
is.
Lee.
Yeah.
And the video features a whole bunch of kind of superstars in the technology world. YouTube dude, the Twitter guy as well. They're all backing this candidate.
Yeah, and of course MC Hammer, the ultimate sort of 80s comeback endorsement on your side. It's very, very funny, and real tribute in the opening scene there to On a Boat. If you watch the way that thing's shot and set up. So.
But okay, I mean, compared to New Zealand videos, it's quite a few views, 357,000 views, but that's not a lot.
Yeah, it's only been up for 2 weeks.
Is it?
A little under 2 weeks. Yeah, that election's live at the moment, so it's a bit of fun. I was looking at a press release yesterday. And maybe one of the reasons some of the funds come out of the New Zealand election is we've got fewer candidates and fewer parties running this time. So maybe a few of the sort of wacky fringe elements have disappeared from New Zealand politics. Don't know. And the fringe elements have become serious. The Greens are now talking about a richer New Zealand and saying we're going to become a legitimate coalition partner and we want a position in Treasury. So is there any place for wacky advertising?
I know there was some pretty wacky advertising from ACT Party and I think New Zealand First on Saturday night when they launched their campaigns. I don't know if you caught that.
No, I didn't. Maybe not.
I think there was a competition between National and ACT on who could come up with the worst song for their campaign.
Yeah, I know Winston Peters launched with John Rawls. I saw on the TV, which was classic Winston Peters stuff.
Okay, into the aeroplane news.
Yeah, how not to land in Warsaw. I mean, this is poor fellow. He was flying from Newark, New Jersey to Warsaw. His central hydraulics system failed, and pretty much everything on a big aeroplane is powered by hydraulics.
Wow.
And that meant his landing gear could not come down, so he made a beautiful landing. Down he came. But on the video, everything but the wheels.
They put some stuff on the runway so that it
the foamy stuff.
Yeah.
And
that's helpful.
Yeah, well, it's meant to stop sparks turning into great explosions.
Because when this thing lands, you can't see any sparks. And normally
you can in a side on you.
Can you?
Yeah, it's a bit sparky. But some people on the airplane, they said they couldn't even tell the difference between that and a normal landing. It's great.
Yeah.
The subsequent takeoff would have been tricky.
Who needs wheels?
The bottom third of the engine's ground off.
I don't know if you saw it. I don't know where it came from, but someone flashed it in front of me this week. It was the no-nose wheel. This week as well.
Is it an Iranian one? No-nose wheel.
But it's a Boeing. Yeah.
The guy in stark contrast, the guy was suspended from flying, whereas the guy in Poland is fated as a hero.
Did he not know that he didn't have a...
I don't know the whole story. Just read that he got in the shit, whereas Mr. Poland, walked.
He's a hero, national hero. Oh, good on him. There you go. And social media and aeroplanes with Vaughn Davis at tgf.co.nz, where you can also find this as a video once more as well. And also Vaughn Davis on Twitter. Set the Music Awards.
Yeah.